just throwing the fish back in the river. Forgetting that I'm fishing a match. Brilliant. So here we are. You join me today on the River Thames. I'm fishing a Sutton Courtenay Angling Club club match today. We're on the upper moors. There's 18 or 19 anglers on here today, which is a great turnout. And I've drawn peg 14. Not a peg I've fished before, but it looks pretty nice. Plumbs up okay. Plan of attack, I fished a pole at 13 metres. I'm going to board it to start. I've got a feeder set up and I'm going to just put some bait in before I do the pole line. And I've got a short line. I'm going to fish top kit +1 just down this margin. I've got a load of maggot that's going to turn in the next couple of days, so I'm going to put that in, see if I can catch fish on a short line. I need to make my balls up for boarding in and just get other couple of bits ready, so join me in a moment. The balled up mix is pretty simple. I've got 3 bags of Advantage River, and to that I've added 250ml of casters, 250ml of hemp and 250ml of dead maggot. I'm going to make myself 10 balls like that. They're going to go straight to the bottom of the river. That's the plan. I prefer to board it rather than cup it. I think the noise just helps. I think it helps attract some fish. It might help attract a pike, but you know, the pike's coming because it wants to eat the fish, not because it wants to eat the maggots. That's the way I think about it anyway. Rigs today are a 2 gram Carper Gloucester style float. It's a perfect Gloucester. And then I've got a 1 gram AS7, I think it is, from Drennan for the short line. Both with an Olivet bolt down 12 inches. 12 inches, 18 inches from the hook. Hook lengths are 6 inches. And I've got a dropper 6 inches from that. And then my bulk. A little bit too much water with this, I think. I'm putting 10 balls to start, and then I've got enough ground bait for another 10 balls during the match. For topping up. Right, just about done. Those balls like that, they're going to go. I'm going to put some dead maggots in the feeder, a bit of caster, a bit of chopworm. I'll put 3 or 4 of these out to start with. Right, that's that swim fed. As usual, just gonna feed slightly to my left with the balls of ground bait. Right, so just a quick observation, the ground bait's a little bit too wet, so it's not gone in as solid as I expected, so it's something to watch out for today, just to see how the swim behaves. Just going to start myself on single maggot. Everything's good. Let's get fishing. I'm just going to get my rig lined up just above where I've fed. And slowly follow the river down. Bite them. It's encouraging. Got to think that ground bait's gone in more like. Let's put the bait in terms of delivery. It's not got that bait to the bottom. Well, the bait's gone to the bottom, but it's not gone down in a solid ball. So I might end up loose feeding over the top of this today. I got plenty of caster and hemp to do so, which I might try, but I imagine that the bait's gone slightly further down the peg than I expected. Let's start the fish. Little silver bream to start. So they're fishing the feeder to my left and to my right. I can hear the feeders going in. I'm getting bites all throughout the peg. So they're fishing the feeder to my left, and then Craig's fishing the feeder to my right. Rope's just going to try double pinky. I've had some success recently. Fishing double pinky. And try a mixture of single maggot, double pinky, caster, see if I can get out some better quality fish. A little chublet. 3 different fish in 3 casts. Just stick with that double fluoro pinky from there. Chublet was the biggest of the 3 fish, so let's stay with that. Just fishing at 13 metres, I found a relatively flat spot where the bottom of the river is consistent. Just a few metres long where I can put my rig in and just have it run down the river nicely. It's clear that my bait's dispersed over quite a big area. I'm getting bites straight in front of me and slightly to the left and slightly to the left, you know, and to the left. Where those balls have not gone down in one particular spot. I'm fishing with a blue hydro. It seems to be alright, but I wonder if for these size fish I'm better off with a pink or a yellow. I'm not sure. I've got in the back of my mind that there's, you know, bream throughout the section of the river, so, you know, catching a bream is absolutely possible. I might need to scale it down. Maybe that's a little bit of a problem, bumping the fish off. Just throwing the fish back in the river. Forgetting that I'm fishing a match. Brilliant. I'm just realising that what I should have done when I realised that those balls were a bit soft, I should have cupped them in instead of balling them in. A little silver bream, but it is little, very little. And what I'm going to do is a couple more puts in. The quality of the fish is not fantastic in terms of the stamp, so I'm going to start feeding this inside line. So I think I can get probably the same sort of stamp. Just under my feet. It's not going to interfere with what I'm doing at all, but if I can catch fish on a top kit instead of 13 metres that are the same stamp, I'll be able to do it a lot faster. That's a better fish. Job. So I'm thinking about here, I might have to top up. I think how that ground bait's exploded, gone down the river and not gone to the bottom. So I'm just going to put off another 10 balls worth of mix in a second and then remeasure out and cup some balls in. Just what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to cut the balls in. Hopefully guarantee myself more bait getting to the bottom. Just going to put in 3 balls this time. Right, so we're just coming up to the end of the second hour. I've had a couple of bites. I've refed after I've gone, after I've been trying short. I've gone back out. I've put 3 more balls in. I've cupped them in this time. Same mix. 10 balls for 250ml cast, dead maggot and hemp. I've really struggled to get bites. I'm just trying to alternate between single maggot, double pinky. I'm just going to try and cast her on again in a second. I'm having to go a lot further down the run to get myself a bite. I'm still feeding this inside line. I will try it again at some point. But this is not really what I was wanting to happen. I might end up on the feeder. Well, there are some fish there. It's clear. Maybe I can just keep ticking along on these. Oops. Back of the pasting. You definitely seem to have dropped down slightly. Maybe that's a result of catching a few, I'm not sure. The better quality fish on caster, so another caster on the hook. So just going up to halfway through the match, I've got about £3 I would have thought, just all bits, slightly bigger chub. I caught well to start, and over the last hour or so it's got quieter and quieter. I keep feeding this short line, and I have topped up, but I might need to top up again, I think. I'm not too sure, but halfway along, at least I've got a fish in the net. And if someone's been lucky enough to catch one bream, then I should be on target to beat that weight. So another couple of runs through here. I think I'm going to top up again. I need to draw more fish into the peg. I'm going to see if I can do it that way. Right on the back of the peg, that one. Still best fish for a long time. I think maybe I should have put in 2 lines today, one at 13 or 14 and a half maybe, and one at 9. I think for the next match up here I'm going to do that. I have 2 lines going, I think. I just want to kind of fish this one to see what happens, you know, for a match. Just fish it out for the whole 5 hours. Can I catch? How much? Do I hook a bonus fish? You know, that type of stuff. Keep putting fish in the net, Graham. Keep putting fish in the net. There's a few other things I need to have a look. I'm using 013 to 011 rigs. As I say, the bream are big, you know, £5 plus each, pretty much, £4 or £5. So if I hook one, I want to be able to get it out. Maybe it's not fishing finesse enough for the roach. Maybe I need to fish a 09 on a 20 versus an 011 for an 18. So I'm going to have to look into that. and also switch the elastic off the blue to a pink. So I'm going to do some new hook lengths and switch some stuff and then come for a practice, I think. About £4, I think. Yeah. Much been caught? Sounds good then. Look at that. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I had a few, not many. I had a few, not many. I don't know where that's going, that phrase. I caught a few pounds of fish. I've got one little chub. That's about 6 ounces, I don't know. I've got a couple of chublets, a few silver breams, some roach, and some bleak. That's been my day. I've caught everything on my main pole line, really. I've had 2 perch, I think. No bonus fish. Stamp of the fish has been relatively small. And I've struggled for bites. Probably, I'd say, after the first hour I caught well for the first hour, and then it all went a bit wrong. I just go through the rig. Perfect lost a 2 gram on an 013 blue hydro. It's been the float. I went down into a bulk 1.75 gram Olivet, a couple of number 8s and a few styles, another number 8 dropper, and a 6-inch hook length. That's been the rig, and that's been my match. So I'm going to get packed up, weighed in, and I'll see you sometime soon when I'm out on the bank. I should say thanks for watching. The other thing I haven't said is if you're enjoying the film, yeah, I guess I'm going to make a film out of it. If you're enjoying the video, then hit the subscribe button. It's a free way to support the channel. Really helps with the visibility, and I really appreciate it. If you're already a subscriber, if you could hit the like button, get the video in front of more people, then that'll be fantastic too. Right, if I don't put another ending on the video, then thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-da!